Yeah, they say 13 bloodlines. So, I mean, I think it's this game theory where you're born into power and privilege. And you go to places like Andover, Yale, Harvard Law School, and you meet people who are smarter than you are. So how can you explain to yourself why you're more powerful than these people? And the answer is, my blood is better. My blood is pure. I have dragon blood. I have divine blood from Hercules, from Achilles, from Alexander the Great. That's why I should rule the world. Because I'm not going to give up my position. I'm not going to admit that this other guy is better than I am.
Hmm.
I should rule. And the best explanation for why I should rule is because I've always ruled. Because I'm a reincarnation of a divine being on Earth, right? And that's something that Jeffrey Epstein believed.
That's a fascinating one. I'm sure you could look at the history of like these ancestry.coms and 23andMe's, and I'm sure it's strange, but because how else would you determine the bloodline without the DNA test?
And you shouldn't actually participate in any of those things
Why?
because a conspiracy theory. Okay, I'll just throw this out there. Okay, but a conspiracy theory is that they want certain bloodlines and they use these websites to find certain bloodlines.
So if you're in that bloodline,
Bad things could happen to you. Why is there so much human trafficking in the United States? They care a lot about bloodlines, right? So if they believe that they are divine of divine bloodline, they would also want to prevent others from of divine bloodline from accessing power, right? They would want to step out other bloodlines. They could also drink the blood of other bloodlines to increase their own bloodline.
hmm,
Again, this is a conspiracy theory. I have no evidence this is the case. But if you were to actually examine how these people think, and these people are like insane, this makes sense.